The Pokemon TCG has 5 status effects that can affect your active Pokemon. It is important to note that status effects go away when the Pokemon is switched to the bench or evolves. Here's how each condition works currently in the Pokemon meta. First up is Burn and Poison. Both of these conditions are denoted with a status market and can stack with each other, as well as one of the other status conditions I will mention later in this video. Burn and Poison both activate between turns, after a Pokemon attack and before the next player draws a card to start their turn. Burn does 20 damage between turns, and the player whose Pokemon is affected by Burn will flip a coin. If heads, they are cured of Burn. Poison does 10 damage between turns and does not go away unless you evolve or switch to the bench. When you are burned or poisoned, there are no restrictions on retreating. The other 3 conditions rotate your active Pokemon and cannot stack with each other. Paralysis turns the Pokemon to the right and it cannot retreat or attack during your opponent's turn, and it goes away once the affected player's turn ends. Confusion makes the Pokemon turn 180 degrees facing your opponent with no restrictions on retreating. But if you try to attack, you must flip a coin. If tails, the attack fails and you do 30 damage to yourself. The last status is Sleep, which rotates your Pokemon to the left. A sleeping Pokemon cannot retreat or attack, but between turns you flip a coin and if heads, your Pokemon wakes up.